the Chiefs' AFC dominance over? You caught that? Sha'Carri Richardson last play? That's the new sticker.
Right, you are the best television personality as it pertains to throwing subliminal shade.
Oh, yeah, and overt.
You are truly the best as it pertains to throwing subliminal shade.
Emmy time for me. Thank you.
No, the Chiefs' dominance is not over. Can everybody calm down? Chiefs fans, my dog Nick Wright, everybody calm down. Calmate, I believe is how they say it in Spanish. Here's it is. The Chiefs were a fumble away, a Clyde Edwards-Helaire fumble away from beating the Ravens. We all know that. We all saw the game. Furthermore, the Chiefs forced the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson to go for a fourth down and won late in the game, a very risky decision just to ensure that they beat the Chiefs. Okay, let's fast forward. Week 3. The Chiefs were again a few turnovers away from beating the Chargers. Now, I know what y'all saying. Well, Acho's a part of the game of football. You turn the ball over.
You heard me.
Y'all know the easiest thing to fix in football? Ball security, particularly if it's not bad interceptions. It's like in basketball. If you lose a game because you miss a layup, that's a pretty easy fix. If you lose in track because you false start, that's a pretty easy fix.
I hear it.
The Chiefs are losing games because they're fumbling the football. America, Chiefs fan, Chiefs Kingdom. That's a pretty easy fix. Let's bring up the full screen, just so y'all know I ain't just out here blabbering. Tyreek Hill. He had a fumble this past game, but Tyreek Hill hasn't fumbled in 63 games. Clyde Edwards-Helaire before the last 2 weeks. He ain't fumbled in the previous 16 games. You all, this is an anomaly. This is not the norm. I talk to my dog Sel about this all of the time.
What are we talking about?
I do not freak out because of anomalies. And the Chiefs fumbling and the Chiefs' issues with turnovers the last 2 games, that's a statistical anomaly. Tyreek Hill hasn't fumbled in 63 games. A fumble is an anomaly. Clyde Edwards-Helaire hadn't fumbled in 16 games. 2 fumbles, an anomaly. It's not the norm. And I do not freak out and base my emotional status based upon anomalies. I base my emotional status based upon a norm. The Chiefs right now sitting at 1-2, it's an anomaly. It's not the norm. Their dominance is not over. They will go back to being dominant. They just have to hang on to the ball. But guess what? It's the easiest thing to do in ball.
I totally disagree with everything you said there, but I knew this was coming. I was ready for this moment. I told you I went to the Rams game last night and came straight to the studio. Been sitting here for about 15 hours, ready. You could tell by my wrinkled suit, right? I'm in the building, and I'm ready for this one. Oh, my God, am I ready for this battle? I don't even know where to start, but let me just start here. I told you guys that it was premature to say that the Chiefs were dynastic. Everyone kept talking about how the Chiefs had a dynasty. I was like, winning 1 Super Bowl and making it to 2 Super Bowls is not a dynasty. Okay, so let's start there. Then you go forward and you realize, oh, the Chiefs are sputtering right now. But people like you are still holding on to this dynastic mindset that this team is supposed to just stamp it in. They're in the Super Bowl. Now you're looking at it like I have to question that. But now all you're doing is meet me where I've been. I've been here telling you there are issues with this Chiefs teams. So their dominance over. What dominance started? I don't understand. Let's start here.
Please.
Let's start here. Okay. Other teams that won multiple conference championships. Tell me if you hear any dynasties in here. Do you remember when the 2013 Broncos through 2015 went to 2 AFC championships in 3 seasons? You remember that?
Yes, sir.
Was that a dynasty? Yeah. We're a little closer now, so I can know when you're lying. 2008 to the 2010 Steelers, getting closer. Was that a dynasty? Nope. What about the Rams? Remember the greatest show on turf? Still not called a dynasty, even though they went to 2 championships in 3 seasons. I'm looking at the Chiefs right now like they are not a dynasty. They remind me of the Seattle Seahawks when they had young Russell Wilson. You know what that was? A year 2 quarterback who won a Super Bowl, a year 3 quarterback who went to the Super Bowl and lost that Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
Damn, did Patrick Mahomes in year 2 go to Super Bowl and then year 3 lose something? Was that a dynasty then? No, this is not a dynasty now. Now put your hands down, Reverend Al. I got a couple more layers on
I don't
this.
want them.
You don't want them?
I don't want them.
I'm just going to give you this. Okay, and I'll give you this. 3 of the last 5 teams to lose in the Super Bowl didn't even make the playoffs the next year. More than half of the teams that lose the Super Bowl, oh, my God, we're going to get them back next year. We're supposed to be dynastic. Didn't even make the playoffs. Let's talk about those Panthers, 2015. Rams, 49ers. You're going to add the Chiefs to this list if they continue the way that they are. Do you know that going back to last year, they've lost 3 of their last 4 games with Mahomes and the Chiefs out there together? sad reality. Oh, only to those who thought they were a dynasty. To me, I already saw this coming.
Sir, and Sel, let me tell you about a reality.
Let's go.
Patrick Mahomes has lost 3 or 4 games before. We don't have to go too far back to figure out when calibrating. 2019 lost 3 or 4 games and won the Super Bowl.
Oh.
So I'm not worried
okay.
about Patrick Mahomes losing 3 out of his last 4 games because the last time we saw that, the Chiefs saw this. And that was him hoisting up a Super Bowl. Now, again, here is why I know their dominance isn't over. And dominance is different than dynasty.
Let's go.
Their dominance isn't over, Sel, because anytime the Chiefs step onto the field, I'm still banking on them to win. And in all honesty, I know you are too. If the Chiefs step onto the field and were to play the Ravens again, the Chiefs would be the favorite. If the Chiefs were to play the Chargers again, the Chiefs would be the favorite. Here's what we have to assess right now. All NFL fans, ask yourself this question. What is more likely to continue? The Raiders staying undefeated, the Broncos staying undefeated, or Tyreek Hill, Clyde Edwards-Helaire to continue fumbling the ball and the Chiefs continuing to lose? Just ask yourself that question.
I will.
The answer to the entirety of this topic is found in that question. Because realistically, Raiders are a good football team.
Yes.
But they're 3-0 right now. It's not like they're about to run the table. The Broncos, I think Teddy Bridgewater is playing some phenomenal ball. If y'all don't watch them, please. But the Broncos aren't about to run the table, and the Chiefs aren't about to keep losing, Sel.
Okay.
So, again, the entire division currently right now of that AFC division is a whole bunch of anomalies. It's not going to continue. Let's not overreact to what's currently occurring.
You know what's funny? Root of anomaly is normal. Did you know that? Just like I know you didn't, because you said that the Spanish version of calm is calmate.
I ain't took Spanish in about 8 years. I thought that was like ordering somebody to calm down.
It sounded like 8 lives ago. Calmate.
I can reach your notes now. You understand that.
What I got?
Wipe
What I
all
got
the
there?
notes off the table.
Yeah,
And
let's
once
go.
there,
Calm.
and if I breathe hard enough, you're going to lose all the notes. And now what? Now what you going to do?
I ain't got nothing. Calmate. Tranquilo. Welcome to L.A., homie. It's like, calmate. You can't add ate to everything. And call it
Make
Spanish.
your point, please.
Okay, I'm going to make my point. Here's my point. I love how you want to just go out there and really understate what ball security is and the transition from good ball security to basketball security. Oh, who cares? Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he ain't going to do it. You really? Ask Tiki Barber. Do you remember Tiki Barber almost got out the league because of a lack of ball security and then turned into Tiki Barber the Great because of ball security? It took time. That is a major issue that's going on. And it's not just him. Patrick Mahomes throwing interceptions. Do you know that they have real big issues on both sides of the ball? Ball security on the offensive side. Defense, how's the rush defense doing? Oh, they just 31st out of 32. Okay, Chiefs, total defense, how they doing? Oh, just 30th out of 32. Chiefs, are y'all getting to the quarterback? No, we 28th out of 32. Dog, you remember when the Chiefs were being let down by their defense and then they got to mid-pack, middle of the road team, and then we said, okay, they can make it work, and they won the Super Bowl. They are at the bottom again. This is going back to year 1 when we were like, oh, they're going to come up just short. You know why? Because their defense is going to let them down. And if their defense doesn't let them down, then the offense and the lack of ball security. So you pick your poison right now in terms of what are the issues with this team. I give you one more point. Because you said, oh, Mahomes has lost 3 or 4 before. Okay. Respect. But has he ever lost 2 games this fast? 2018, it took him to week 11, Acho, for him to lose his second game. 2019, week 6, Acho. We ain't gonna count last year, but it was 14-1. He ain't even lose. Pandemic, bubble. 2021, week 3 already. What is going on with this team? This team,
Nothing.
Yeah, you know what's going on with this team?
Nothing.
They've been listening to the headlines created by people like you who already crowned them prematurely. And now they're trying to live up to that, and they haven't remixed their formula. They got the same kind of passing attack. So if you don't remix your success, your haymaker, and then everything else about you returns to a low, or other teams catch up because other teams are playing great, Justin Herbert, the defense of the Broncos, the Raiders on both sides of the ball, you're going to have issues. You have to remix who you are and reconfigure who you are. Can't go out there with the same move. They're going out there with the same passing offense. And everything else about them looks worse. And more importantly, even though they had a great rushing attack yesterday, they still got beat because it's not enough if you don't take care of the football.
So we obviously are and have been in the middle of a global pandemic.
Yes.
We know we have been, right? COVID, everybody, we've been in the middle of a global pandemic.
High and low.
And If you all have ever acquired COVID over the courses of the last 15, 18 months, whatever the case may be, or your sibling, somebody you care about, then you've been on high alert.
Okay.
What do I mean?
I'm on high alert.
You've been on high alert because if you are in a restaurant, I've been in a restaurant before. I've been in a restaurant sitting there eating my meal, during COVID, eating my meal, and all of a sudden somebody sneezes. And if they sneeze twice,
Well, they sneeze third time, you out.
if they sneeze third time, waiter,
Check.
check, please. Now, just because somebody sneezed, does not mean that they have the COVID-19 virus. They might just be incidentally sneezing. So I'm not going to jump to a conclusion after someone else sneezes a couple times or I sneeze a couple times that, oh my gosh, everything in my life is coming to an end. I'm not going to jump to that conclusion.
Okay.
What you are doing, Marcellus Wiley, is jumping to a conclusion. Oh, my gosh, the Chiefs lost. Oh, their dominance is over. The Chiefs lost twice. Oh, their dominance is over. Sal, don't jump to this conclusion, big dog.
Why?
Just keep walking from week to week and seeing what happens. Remember, Patrick Mahomes still hasn't lost a regular season game by more than one possession. He lost to the Ravens by a point. He just lost to the Chargers by 6 points. He lost last year to the Raiders by 8. Mahomes still ain't lost to an opponent in the regular season by more than one possession. So as I look at it, he is either winning handedly or he is losing closely. Either way, that still rings dominance.
Does this ring dominance? Chiefs are tied in points allowed, dead last at 31.7. Is that dominance? You walk out there and you say the other team's going to have 32 points. Now, Patrick Mahomes going to beat them. He's going to win some, and it looks like this year he's going to lose more. 1 and 2. So, Hachu. Hey, bro, I ain't going to give you the third. Hachu. Bless you. From afar. That's what these teams are doing. Look, dog, there's two ways you get caught. You slow down or they speed up. The division, the conference has sped up. The division has sped up. And they are the same. They're running at the same speed. They're running this dynasty out there that you keep talking about that only has one Super Bowl to its name of we're going to have this high-power passing attack. And then we're going to try and get our running game going, and it's going to work. Oh, but now guess what? We're going to leak over here in ball security. Oh, our defense is going to regress. But we're still a dynasty. How are you a dynasty when you look at other teams that are just catching up to you, if not surpassing you? Keep betting against the Raiders. I don't mind that. You can keep betting against them, and so far you've lost every bet this week. Keep betting against the Broncos. You're going to lose every bet so far to this point. You know damn well not to bet against the Chargers, not in my face, because the Chargers potentially have the best quarterback in that division. We'll have that argument another time. I knew your face was going to crunch up, Captain Crunch, but we're going to get to that later.